Hey guys, I'm Joško. What if I told you the most efficient player factory in modern football history isn't in Spain, France, or England? While Barcelona spends millions keeping La Masia afloat, a club tucked away in a country of less than 4 million people has spent the last 2 decades quietly surviving and thriving by turning unknown kids into 9-figure superstars. They don't have a massive global fan base. They don't have ultra-modern, billionaire-funded facilities. Yet, their secret blueprint is so effective, it almost feels like an algorithmic cheat code. This is the story of how GNK Dinamo Zagreb built a $500 million academy and why Europe's elite clubs cannot stop buying from them. To understand the sheer scale of this academy's credentials, you only need to look at the global stage. When the Croatian national team stunned the world by reaching back-to-back World Cup podiums, the spine of that team didn't come from a collective scouting network. It was made in one place. It starts with the crown jewel, Luka Modrić. Rejected by rival clubs for being too small and too fragile, Dinamo's academy took him in at 16, building his resilience in a brutal youth system before selling him to Tottenham. He went on to break the Messi-Ronaldo duopoly and win the Ballon d'Or. But Modrić was just the prototype. Think of Mateo Kovačić dominating midfields for Real Madrid, Chelsea and Manchester City. Think of Dejan Lovren anchoring defenses in the Premier League. Even look at Dani Olmo, a player so convinced by Zagreb's elite development track that he famously left Barcelona's own academy as a teenager just to learn how to play like a professional in Croatia. Dinamo Zagreb doesn't just build functional squad players, they mold tectonic leaders who dictate the tempo of modern European football. And the elite clubs pay an absolute premium for it. According to data from Transfermarkt, Dinamo Zagreb ranks among the absolute top 10 most profitable clubs in the entire 21st century from player transfers alone, generating well over 330 million euros in pure net profit. When you factor in the total lifetime market value of their academy graduates, that figure easily breaches the $500 million mark. In a domestic league where global TV revenue is practically non-existent, these sales aren't just a bonus, they are a mandatory lifeline. If the academy stops producing for just one cycle, the club faces financial ruin. Yet, they never fail. Which leaves us with the ultimate question. How does a club operating in a minor league consistently beat out the multi-million-dollar setups of the Premier League and La Liga? What is the actual process behind the factory? To find out, we have to look at their highly aggressive scouting web and a training philosophy that deliberately pushes teenage boys to the absolute psychological brink. To understand how Dinamo fills its academy with elite talent, you first have to understand their geopolitical strategy. Croatia is small, but its talent pool is dense. While English and Spanish academies battle each other over local territory, Dinamo Zagreb established an absolute scouting monopoly. They don't wait for talent to show up at their gates. They mapped out an aggressive network of partner clubs and local talent scouts that monitors literally every square inch of the country. If an 8-year-old kid does something special with a football in a remote village near the Bosnian border, Dinamo knows about it before the weekend is over. But their scouting isn't just local, it's highly opportunistic. Because they've built a flawless reputation as Europe's ultimate launchpad, they can convince foreign prodigies to make radical choices. Take Dani Olmo. In 2014, he was the captain of Barcelona's youth team. He had the path to the Camp Nou laid out for him. Yet, Dinamo's scouts convinced his family that Barca would leave him trapped in youth team purgatory, while Zagreb would put him in the first team by age 16. They don't just scout physical attributes, they scout ambition. They look for kids with a desperate hunger to survive, because what happens once they enter the academy doors is anything but a comfortable ride. Once a kid enters the Hitrec-Kacian complex, the training approach shifts into what coaches call a hyper-scientific, high-pressure methodology. Unlike many Western academies that rely heavily on generic physical conditioning, Dinamo operates on a deeply strict, technical culture. Former academy directors describe their basic coaching philosophy with a simple parenting analogy. Technical repetition is the vegetable, and free play is the dessert. They don't care if a kid finds a drill boring. The academy forces players through complex, highly calculated 6-week blocks of deep, varied technical repetition. The goal isn't just to practice a skill, it's to automate it. They isolate a technique, place the player against a passive defender to master the exact microsecond of execution, and then instantly escalate it to high-intensity pressing scenarios. By the time a Dinamo graduate turns 15, their spatial awareness and technical decision-making aren't things they have to think about. It is a subconscious reflex. They are engineered to survive in small spaces under crushing pressure. But technical skill is useless if you are rigid. And that brings us to the core secret of their blueprint, the adaptive mindset. Most elite European academies force a single, stubborn philosophy across every age group. Think of Ajax or Barcelona, where everyone must play a strict possession system from age 8 to senior level. Dinamo Zagreb does the exact opposite. While they use a 4-3-3 as a baseline, their youth coaches are explicitly ordered to alter formations weekly based on the unique strengths of the players available. If an age group has 2 elite strikers, they scrap the system and play a 4-4-2. They teach players how to interpret space, not just follow a script. They force teenagers to master high-intensity pressing, lightning-fast counterattacks, and defensive low blocks all in the same season. They don't build system players, they build tactical chameleons. And that is exactly why a manager like Pep Guardiola or Carlo Ancelotti can buy a Dinamo graduate and drop them straight into a Champions League lineup without missing a beat. They've already played every system known to football before they even got their driver's license. Their ability to consistently churn out world-class players relative to the population of the country is truly amazing and shows that their techniques and processes are amongst the most efficient in the world. Any academy that produces maestros like Luka Modrić and Mateo Kovačić is already in the conversation for being one of the best academies in the world. As long as Dinamo Zagreb sticks to their fundamentals of technical ability, adaptability, and result-oriented training, the Croatian national team can be rest assured that their future is in safe hands. If you're a Croatian who has seen how the Dinamo Zagreb Academy operates firsthand, let me know in the comments what it is that makes this academy so special and whether you think it deserves to be called the best academy in the world. I'll catch you guys in another video. If you liked this deep dive, please consider hitting the subscribe button and like the video. Peace out.